Thank you for the click. My name is Luxeley, and I am in Eye of the Storm. And I've decided that I'm going to be just like every BlizzBot out there and tell you how wonderful this pre-patch PvP is in BFA. I'm having so much fun. I haven't had this much fun in a very, very long time. I am having so much fun. I can't even...
I think you're all fucked in the head. We're 10 hours from the fucking fun park and you want to bail out. Well, I'll tell you something. This is no longer a vacation. It's a quest. It's a quest for fun. I'm gonna have fun, and you're gonna have fun. We're all gonna have so much fucking fun we'll need plastic surgery to remove our goddamn smiles. You'll be whistling Zippity Doo out of your assholes.
The point is, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to tell you about how much fun it is to play with inferior players on the Alliance side that have never stepped into a battleground before. I swear, I would think that they are blind and they're playing with seeing eye dogs, and I mean that in a good way and in a very positive way, because they are improving. I see it, because instead of losing 1,500 to 0, they lose 1,500 to 10. So I see some progress there. So that's a good thing. I want to talk about all the premades. Now, when I talk about premades, I'm not talking about, hanging around with your friends, getting 4 or 5 people together doing a battleground. I'm talking about getting 2 groups of 4, 2 groups of 5, and going in one battleground and just dominating. Because that is a lot of fun, right? If you are the freshman team, or should I say if you are the varsity team, it's a lot of fun to play the freshman team on a regular basis. And, I don't want to knock that, because there are a bunch of people that are in Skype, or they're in Discord, or they're in Curse, whatever you want to call it, and they're communicating, and I'm communicating too. I'm typing in BG chat. So, I mean, it is fair. It is fair because we both have communications going on. And I gotta love the 40-yard death grip on DKs, as if the class wasn't overpowered enough. But that's good for them, right? That they can death grip you from 40 yards away. So now you can't keep any distance on them. So you're just better off just avoiding them altogether. Just go to the other side of the map if you see a Death Knight. Of course, you got a big problem if the entire team, the entire opposing team are Death Knights. Then you have a particular problem. But we're just going to talk about the positive things, because that's a good thing for Death Knights, so don't take that wrong. And I think it's a good thing that you can queue up with 2 groups of 4, 2 groups of 5. And the community tab is going to make that easier for you. So that's another good thing. Because, yeah, there's nothing like playing regular BGs and going up against a massive premade. And even if it's not a massive premade, even if I'm wrong, which is possible that I'm wrong, the reality is the Alliance are absolutely horrible. They are terrible. And it seems as though that you could just see this. I mean, doesn't Blizzard understand? I guess they do. They realize that it's a good thing that the Horde can wait 15, 10 minutes, 8 minutes in a queue, and the Alliance get instant queues. That's a good thing. This is the epitome of faction imbalance. And this is why I made a video trashing war mode. Not that I think it's a terrible idea, it's a great idea, and the implementation is probably better than what I experienced on the beta. Like I said, I'm being positive, but there's a major faction imbalance, and there's no way that you're going to be able to shard in consistent, even 5v5, 6v6 into particular territories, because the Horde just significantly outnumber the Alliance on the PvP side of the game. It is a huge, huge discrepancy. I mean, you can even look at it on the PvE side of the game. A solid 80 or 90% of the top rating tiers. I think it's a good thing that they're all Alliance and there's hardly any representation of Horde. And I even saw a thread where more people were going over to the Horde side because, hey, why not? Why not go over to the Horde side? Join Sylvanas, that sadistic bitch, where she just decides, hey, let me burn the Night Elf's tree. All the Night Elves have is a tree. Okay, that's all they have. They love their tree. And what does she do? She goes in and she burns the fucking thing. Dude, and you want to be part of that? I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm very serious. There's something wrong with her. Girl is, I wouldn't be surprised if I dated her on Match.com at one point or another. She's a sadistic cunt. She really is. Did I say cunt? No, I meant to say she's a sadistic hunter. Yeah, that's what she is. She's a sadistic hunter. But I want to talk about the positive things. I want to talk about how I think it's a very good thing that Melee is ridiculously overpowered and absolutely destroys all casters, maybe save mages. Not necessarily fire mages, but arcane and frost. But everybody else, doesn't matter, you're dead. You're dead. And I think it's a great thing that melee have a choice of maybe 2 or 3 snares. Some are 30% slows, some are 50% slows, and if that doesn't work, you could always go with your 70% slow. So it's good that they have all these snares, and then casters, say boomkins, really can't get out of snares. Unless you're a warlock and you take the portal, which will get you out of a snare every 30 seconds or so, but nobody takes the portal. So that should be baseline. How is it that all these melee have all these snares and there are no snare removals for casters? How is it that all these melee have an interrupt? Oh, Luxeley, you have to have an interrupt. Yeah, I get it. But shouldn't casters have some kind of buffer so when they get caught up, they're not dead in 3 seconds? I mean, I understand the game is balanced around threes. I understand that. And anybody who's high rated knows, you're like, look, you don't know what you're talking about. The game is balanced around threes, dude. What's wrong with you? You unsub. I can't vote. How do I unsub? Oh my god. I'll make a video. I'll show you how to unsub. The fact is, it's melee heavy again. It's more premades on the Horde side, massive premades, faction imbalance. And hey, I'd go over and I'd play the Horde, but you know, Sylvanas is a bitch, and I don't want to help her. I don't want to help her because I don't like her anymore at all. You know, not even a little bit. You know, there's an old joke that says that if you got a guy, right, and you turned around and you get the picture of this really hot girl, an actress, somebody in the public eye, somebody who's a singer that you really, really adore and you would sleep with in a heartbeat, snap of a finger. You'd love to sleep with her, right? So if I told you that she put kittens in a microwave and nuked them, would you still sleep with her? And chances are most men will, okay? We'll do a survey. Would you sleep with, picture whoever your dream girl is, and you found out that she put kittens in a microwave, and then you had this opportunity to sleep with her, would you still do it? Most guys would. I thought I would, but now I won't. Because women are different. Women will, you know, it could be the hottest guy. It could be a George Clooney. It could be some whatever stud. I don't know who's good looking. But the point is, if you told a woman, hey, that dude put 3 kittens in a microwave, are you serious? Oh, I'm not going to sleep with him. No, they're not. And that's the truth. That's the difference between men and women. Men are dogs. Women have some kind of standards in that regard. And now I'm starting to have some standards because I'm really pissed off at Sylvanas. You know, I could go over to the Horde side and maybe win a few battlegrounds, and that'd be cool, but Sylvanas, man. Hey, let's just burn the tree. Hey, geez, Sylvanas, what are you doing with all that fucking kerosene? Oh, I don't know. I got a big tree that I gotta burn. We're gonna have a bonfire in Denarsis. Oh, God. Guys, I am in a bit of a dilemma here. I love PvP. I love Battlegrounds, and it has been an absolute atrocity playing Alliance. I've lost 15, 16, 17 in a row, not once, but twice. And I can't even get a spell off. This is the one Battleground that I recorded where I did something and was useful for a change. And that was because I did it with one of my bros, failed wizard. And we just got a good luck of the draw for a change. But I don't know. I really don't know what to do. And this is a problem because if you know, the guys that are north of 2,400, they don't care. If they do go in a Battleground, they'll go in with their viewers from Twitch, they'll go in a big group, and they won't endure the absolute stupidity that I endure on a regular basis. And they don't really care about Battlegrounds. All they care about is Arena. And nobody cares about Arena. The views on Arena are absolutely an atrocity. And Blizzard had said that they were going to think of the 6v6, which I think would be a tremendous, tremendous idea for rated Battlegrounds, but they're still thinking about it. They're not doing anything about it. So I guess that's positive that we still have Arena and we don't have 6v6 for RBG. So that's another positive thing. But here's the problem with this, and this is something that a lot of people just don't understand. If you are a new player and you step into this muck of utter garbage, digital trash PvP, If you're on the Horde side, it's a face roll, but you got to wait 15 minutes to get into a battleground. And if you're on the Alliance side, you're lucky you get a cast off. And that's no exaggeration. And it's, I mean, guys, I've been playing the game for 9 years. I haven't seen it this bad, and I've seen it really bad in the past. And I am at a bit of a conundrum here because I really don't know what to do. I love Battlegrounds, and this is just something I just can't even stomach. I feel like throwing up. I mean, granted, I don't have the best gear. I don't have any gear. I haven't PvP'd since the beginning of the year, so that's a very long time. I have nothing from the previous season. I haven't done any mythics. I haven't done anything. I just was... I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't... Oh! Almost got me. Almost got me. Epic heals. I don't know where those heals are coming from. Must be a mirage or something. So I'm thinking a couple of things, and if you stayed with me this long, then I want you guys to hear this. I'm thinking of starting up my own community, getting people together, doing my own BGs, because I can't beat them. So I'm going to fucking join them. I'm going to get two groups of 3. I'm going to get 2 groups of 4. I'm going to get 2 groups of 5. I know how to do it. And we're going to put together a really, really good group. And we're going to go out there, we're going to kick some butt. And if we have some skill, we work together and good as a group, then guess what? We're going to move on. We're going to do what the big boys do. We're going to step up. We're going to do RBGs. So we're going to set up a community. But first, I want people to go over to my Twitter, and I want them to subscribe to me on Twitter. I'll put the link in the description for you to go over there, because that's how I'm going to coordinate it. When I'm going to go online, what the schedule's going to be, and blah, 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 blah. And if I can't get people to go over to Twitter and follow me on Twitter, then how am I going to coordinate it? Just go on and get lucky. Maybe you're on when I'm on. No, we're not going to play that. We're going to do it like pros. We're going to do it in a way that I could communicate with people. So I need people to get on Twitter. I got 93, 92 followers on Twitter. I need more. I need a lot more. Get me well over the hump. Go to Twitter. And if you do, we're going to kick off some communities and get this going in the right way. This is Luxeley saying whatever it is by you, whether it is morning or it's afternoon or it's night. Make it epic. Oh, and go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter. I know everybody says that, but I'm telling you to do this for a reason. I'm telling you to go there so I can coordinate these massive BGs and kick the fucking Horde in the teeth every fucking day. Have a good one.